Welcome back to another video. In this video I'll just do a quick recap on what has happened in this last week and what's going to happen within the next week and what I'm expecting. So initially we talked about price coming down into here and then targeting this key 12-hour liquidity level, and we had a perfect reaction from this level to the upside. So we knew that the liquidity has been taken here. Then price went up and targeted this 4-hour liquidity. So it was liquidity on the 4-hour time frame, and price ended up coming to it and coming lower. In total, I was expecting price to come up into here, and I was saying that if we don't, I'll be looking for longs. I'll be looking for longs back down in this region. So we didn't quite get the entry that we wanted from this level. We didn't come to a 4-hour to a 1-hour liquidity level. We didn't come to a 4-hour liquidity level. This was the new 4-hour liquidity that's been created. Price didn't come down to it. We ended up coming down to a closer liquidity level, which was on the 1-hour time frame, which was here, right? And so that ended up getting swept, and then we obviously went for the highs for that 12-hour liquidity. So now that this 12-hour liquidity has been taken, so that was this level here that we've just swept with this 12-hour wick. At minimum, I'm now expecting price to return here on the 12-hour time frame, which is a 3% drop. And then on the 4-hour time frame, I'm expecting a minimum of a drop to this liquidity level here. So right now what I'm expecting is a drop from this level down to here, which at current price will be a 2% drop and then a 1% drop. So obviously if you're using leverage or if you're on futures, that's something you can really capitalize on. But now that this liquidity sweep has happened, my targets have now shifted down to here. So a way to get in on this, and this is what I'll be personally entering, is we have our breaker block right here, and that can be one of your entry zones. So that essentially is a breaker block that we can enter in. So you can either enter in the 50%, which price likes to retract into, 50% of the order block and continue lower, or you can just take a straight entry from the edge of the block. So if you think about it, if you go here and place stops above the order block, your risk is a lot bigger compared to your initial reward target. So at this level here, as it's the minimum I'm expecting price to move to, I will go to break even, and then obviously target this further low. So you're looking at a 1 to 4 risk to reward. If you enter at the middle, you're looking at a 1 to 7 risk to reward. So that's for every $1 you risk, you make 7. And here it's for every $1 you risk, you make 4. So with whatever you're more comfortable with, because if you enter obviously here, price doesn't have to come back into the center of the block. Price can easily just tap into it and roll over and continue lower. So it's really up to you. At the moment, if we look at the daily, we can see we've just filled in a fair value gap with a nice wick. And so on the daily time frame, liquidity is being pushed from this high. So now we are looking to target on the daily at these lows. And so that would be a total move of 5 to 6%. So at the moment we just wait for an entry. I discussed what the entry is going to look like, and we're basically looking for a nice push lower. Now if anything changes, I will be writing in my free Telegram group where I talk about just analysis. I've been saying this for weeks that we're coming up into here, and I give free analysis on here. So if you want to get the latest updates, join my Telegram group in the description. And here we go, free updates that I give. And then I also have a private group where I give more detailed information, and this is my number one priority, where I talk about what's going to happen. So if you're interested, click on the links below. So yeah, if we just have a quick look at Ethereum, right, if we zoom out into the 8-hour, see what we can see. We can see that the 8-hour level was here, and we've obviously swept this. Now we're creating some form of a sell model, and we have just taken out the highs. So what I'll be looking for from Ethereum, if I drop down to a smaller time frame, we've just swept these highs. Sweep. At minimum, price will come down to here. Liquidity target. At minimum, I'm expecting price to come down to here. But if we look on the larger scale, on the 8-hour, we can expect price to come down into these lows here. But for now, my main focus is Bitcoin, and I'll be looking for shorts here. So we didn't quite manage to catch some longs down at these lows back up into this level. But nonetheless, that key liquidity level has been hit. We have had our move of 3% to the upside. This was all discussed in the week prior. So now I wait. I set my entries and my stop and my targets. And I'll be targeting these lows. So if you guys enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, help out the algorithm. And yeah, join the links below. Cheers.